Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is Marrakesh, Morocco, where civil riots are looming. Your targets are private banker Klaus Strandberg and Army General Reza Zaidan, two of the conspirators in a sinister plot to overthrow Morocco's fragile government. Strandberg, a former bank CEO who stole billions of dollars worth of savings from the Moroccan people, was facing trial for investment fraud. But early this morning, a band of heavily armed mercenaries freed Strandberg from his prison transport, resulting in the death of several police officers. Strandberg now takes refuge at his native Swedish consulate, in front of which crowds of angry protesters have gathered, demanding his handover to Moroccan authorities. We believe General Zaidan orchestrated Strandberg's escape to infuriate the public and spark nationwide riots, allowing Zaidan to impose martial law. Operating out of a field HQ at a nearby abandoned school, he will no doubt use the riots to depict the Rabat government as weak and inept, and persuade the general staff to support a fully fledged military coup in the name of national security. Our client, building contractor Hamilton Lowe, who stands to lose a fortune in government contracts, has hired us to prevent the coup d'etat. To do so, you need to paralyze Zaidan's rebel forces and prevent the riots from escalating further, hence the double contract. This is quite the political powder keg, 47, so be careful. The fate of a nation is at stake. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Marrakesh, 47. The situation grows more tense by the minute. The consulate is under lockdown, but the protests are only a stone throw away from full-blown riots, and Zaidan won't hesitate to unleash his troops. So whatever you're planning, time is of the essence. Good luck, 47.
Good evening, sir. Please come right through. If you need anything, please don't hesitate.
What?
All right, you got my attention. Hello? Is anyone there?
Mr. Cameraman, how are you?
Right in the bazaar.
Thanks. You get a bag of oranges. I actually prefer shipping of it. It's in the warehouse now. Come back in 10 minutes. Wise choice. Then 5 minutes, I'll back this up. Yes, sir. I could just about strangle you. Stomach cramps. What kind of idiot eats shellfish from a buffet in this heat?
Relax, Pam. I hired a local cameraman. He's a freelance guy. He'll be fine.
Oh, well, if you're not worried, Tyler, then I'm not worried. After all, it's not like this is a very important interview. I mean, it's certainly not like it's an exclusive or anything.
Pam, you remember that talk we had about low blood sugar? Yeah, this is one of those times.
Oh, so where is this guy anyway?
He'll be here. And you, have a banana, for Christ's sake.
Klaus Strandberg has agreed to an exclusive interview with celebrity GNN reporter Pam Kingsley, no doubt to enrage the public even further. This could be a way inside the lockdown consulate, and the replacement cameraman, a local freelancer, is yet to arrive.
Oh, hi. Press is here.
Finally, where have you been?
Sorry, I'm late. Street's unsafe.
Pam Kingsley,
Hey there,
GNN
camera
here.
guy.
7 billion! 7 billion, my friends! That is how much this sycophant from affluent Scandinavia has pilfered from the citizens of Morocco. And what is our government doing to protect us from the white-collar hoarders like claws? They're doing what they do best.
Thanks for responding so quickly. We never expected something like this. Not Denver.
Okay, remember, Pam. Technically, Stromberg has not been convicted of any crime. So, we're not allowed to ask directly about the location of the 7 billion. Stick to the facts.
I got it.
The accusations, the trial, Stromberg's dramatic breakout. You know, get his side of the story.
Tyler, I got this.
Right. And you, aim and shoot. This is it, guys. The big one.
I like your face.
You made it. Most impressive, 47. Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Pam Kingsley, GNN News. My name is Pearson. Mr. Strandberg is ready for you. Follow me, please. I must say I was surprised that Consul Olander authorized this interview. Adding fuel to the fire, I should think. But that is not my call. Nevertheless, you must understand that the building is on high alert. If the situation evolves, you will be evacuated without protest, yes?
Well, let's just hope it doesn't come to that, Ms. Pearson.
That is Klaus Strandberg, most wanted man in Morocco.
Aha! Capital, you made it. Come on in. Come in, good. Pam Kingsley, a pleasure. I watch your show all the time. You're even more lovely in the flesh. And this is...
Tyler Clark, producer. And this is our cameraman, Finley.
Tyler and Finley. Splendid. Well, let's do this, shall we? Where do you want me? The light is nice over here. Not that I want to tell you boys how to do your jobs, good heavens.
Well, right here is fine, Mr. Strandberg. Sit down, make yourself comfortable, and we'll be ready in no time.
Oh, no, please, please. Call me Klaus.
Okay, I think we're set. Roll when you're ready.
Camera rolling.
Hey, when you got a sec, think you could do something about the lights? Upstairs somewhere? Thanks, bud.
Okay, we're ready if you are, Mr.
Access to the consulate and first row seats for the interview. Nicely done, 47.
Do we have an understanding?
Yeah, sure, of course. I just don't see the need for all the secrecy.
And you don't have to. Orders are orders. Look, trust me, you don't want us in the building.
The police showed up on your doorstep and you were arrested for billions of dollars in misappropriation.
Such were the charges, yes.
Do you have any explanation to these accusations?
Well, I can only conclude that the Moroccan authorities must have misunderstood their own legislation.
Misunderstood? How do you mean?
None of those transactions were illegal. Everything was done in strict accordance with Moroccan law. Now, you might call it a loophole. You might call it creative bookkeeping. But the law is the law, Miss Kingsley, and I am a firm believer in the law.
Let me get this straight, Mr. Strandberg. You are openly admitting to taking this money, the $7 billion from the Moroccan people?
Why not? An opportunity presented itself, and I seized it. Again, all within the confines of the law. So, what should I apologize for? Being a capitalist? Perhaps the term has fallen out of favor with your middle-class viewers, Miss Kingsley, but me? I bear that brand proudly. Capital C.
If you are innocent, in the eyes of the law, why did violent assailants spring you from police custody this morning, claiming the lives of 6 police officers?
Well, that, I'm afraid, I cannot answer. Some philanthropist, sympathetic to my ordeal, no doubt. I appreciate the gesture, but the approach was somewhat excessive and really quite unnecessary. I would have walked free eventually, once justice had run its due course.
Mr. Strandberg, hundreds are gathered outside this very building, howling for your blood. Is there anything you wish to say to them?
2 little words. Fuck you.
Pam?
Okay, fine. We got everything we need.
Mark it down. Next up, Reza Zaidan.
Let me tell you a little story. Back when he first
only do my left side. I call it my Hollywood side.
Shooting for TV or just the internet?
Hey, cameraman, have a nice one.
Salam, what would you like?
Hello, you look clever. You a reader?
Thank you. Hey, photographer. Wise choice. You think I could be a model? I'll come back in 5 minutes. I'll pack this all up for you. Meanwhile, you know, have a look around.
Hey, dude.
How's your father?
Doing well, thanks for asking. He's upstairs right now working on this novel of his, some kind of political thriller, I think. You know, airport lit.
Oh, that's nice. So he doesn't miss the old school?
Well, he was headmaster for 30 years, if he still carries around the master key. You know, the one that fits all the locks?
The old headmaster of the school Zaydan is using as his field HQ lives right above the carpet shop. According to his son, he kept the school's master key out of nostalgia. Supposedly, this opens any lock in the building.
General Zayden keeps coming down here to check on the prisoner. I hear they were close, so what'd he do, poor bastard?
Way I heard it, his brother was one of the policemen who got killed when the mercs attacked Strandberg's prison transport this morning. So he got cold feet. Tried to blow the lid on the whole operation.
Not smart.
But pretty human.
According to the soldiers, the condemned prisoner in the cell was a close friend of Zaydan. However, when his brother, a Marrakesh police officer, was killed during Strandberg's breakout, the prisoner decided to betray Zaydan and go public. Alas, he was caught before he could thwart the coup d'etat.
Good. Not great.
You're in. Good work, 47. Now to locate General Zaydan.
So what did he do? Prisoner?
Never you mind. General Zayden says the man's a traitor, and that's all there is to it. Probably got cold feet about the operation. Tried to rat us out. Ask the captain.
Been on that phone forever. Wonder what's so important. Ex-wife. Yeah.
That is General Reza Zaydan, Keeper of the Peace.
He's just a guy with a shiny uniform and an ego to match.
Huh. You said it. You said it good.
Seriously, though, do you believe for a second that Zayden is masterminding this coup by himself? Come on. He doesn't have the smarts. He can strike the fear of God into men and charm the knickers off most women. But you and I both know Reza Zayden is no mastermind.
Huh. You hit the nail on the head.
Who the hell would throw stuff around?
Not unless you count enhanced interrogation. Blow hard with a pair of pliers. It's all good. Oh, you're preaching.
Strange. Got some strange noises here. Looking into it. Over.
Thing is, it's not like Zayden is even the lead from the front kind of guy, you know? I mean, he graduated from West Point, la-di-da-da, flying colors and all. But has he seen actual
You must be
combat?
kidding me.
A weapon?
You're dismissed. General Satan's orders.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're dismissed. General Satan's orders.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm not changing the subject. No. One.
You're dismissed. General Satan's orders.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Is someone in here?
I'm not sure that that's any of my business. No, you're absolutely right, Juan. That is none of mine. Right. Right? True. Nope, that is true. You're right. C1 are communicating. We don't need to speak through our voices.
Good plan. Zidane won't expect resistance from a tied-up prisoner.
Time to decide. What should I do? Well, don't tell me you're sleeping, Syed.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
shirt untucked. Sloppy. Except for the uniform and a mustache.
You got a problem, sir? You move around like somebody kicked your ass real bad.
Anyone copy? Still looking. No sign of any perp. What's the deal here? Someone's doing stuff they shouldn't. I don't like it. Can you tell me anything about who we're looking for? Negative. Didn't get a visual.
Must be a photographer.
Come in.
Exciting.
Hey, cameraman.
How many do you want? Ah, so it's snail time, huh, stranger? You're not the only one.
Ah, you have impeccable taste. Let me just wrap it nicely for you. It may take a while. Come back in,
Okay, no birds. How do you feel about a reptile?
Come on. Pineapple, orange, strawberry. Juicy fruit for you. Sorry.
Nice camera. Quality. even build up the speed.
I don't know. It's all over.
Let's split before anyone sees us.
Just tell my father all about it.
Compromised, but I don't understand. There is no sign of forced entry, no alarms, nothing.
One of my people has gone missing in Johannesburg. A key bearer.
I wish I'd been informed. Still, the system demands 2 keys, and the rest are all accounted for.
Except for your late predecessors.
Comp? But his plane went down over the Pacific. It was an accident.
Such was the conclusion at the time. Yes. People die, Mr. Fannin. Happens all the time, even to us. It seems like a conspiracy. Probably isn't. And yet, the failed coup in Morocco, the ether virus. Someone knows about us. There was a pattern and I failed to see it. Providence is under attack.
How much was there?
Money? Not money, Mr. Fannin. Information on all of our assets and operatives. Like you. Dig a trench, Director. And make it a deep one. Because none of you are safe anymore.